last week happened a lot of things in Turkey, and one of them is the Nationalist Party leader, and of course the partner of President Erdogan, MHP leader Devlet Bahçeli's statement. He said that if the PKK leader in jail will be allowed to come to parliament and talk in the Kurdish party party assembly and declare that they have given up to terrorism and put the weapons aside, we can take more and more steps that would even, he implies this, means freedom to him. And the next day there was an attack on Tusash, which is the heart of the Khan prototype plane, and now there is nothing going on about this, but everybody starts talking if there's a peace possible or not between these two, Turkey and the PKK, and so on and so forth. So, by the way, I am out in the dog park. That's my buddy, Lucho. It's a Spanish water dog, and I love it. He's very clever, and now he has the best time. He's just running up and down. Anyway, so what will happen now? Now, what we have realized is that MHP leader at once, suddenly, whenever it comes to his mind, make this statement. Why? Nobody knows, to be honest. But if you are going to leave this statement away from the global or the I would say the regional developments, you will be mistaken. What's happening is now we know in Israel that Israel is attacking already to Palestinian. They really flee. They cause them to flee the country, Palestinian, Gaza. Now they are attacking the southern Lebanon, and it's not a secret that they have the intention to expand. But if you look at the map, the Syrian map and the Iraq map even, it's impossible for Israel to I would say conquer these lands. So there's a role that's going to be given to Turkey by Israel and by United States, and they want Turkey to have the land and to have a peace with the Kurdish state side, which the United States has promised them that they will have a state at the end of the day and rule the region. And the United States, not a secret also that they want to leave the region at once and concentrate on China and to control the China. Now, looking at this and that, now we can understand that United States wants to do this as soon as possible, and it's not a secret that this is their plan. But the thing is this, it's not fulfilled. There is nothing concrete, nothing concrete that you can take it and you can make a plan and feel inside these statements. Between 28th of September and 5th or 6th of I will say October, there were 100 proposals given by the HADEP group, which is the Kurdish party in the parliament, Turkish parliament, to parliament, asking, we call it hope right. The hope right will enable the PKK leader Öcalan to come out of the jail and to talk in the HADEP or the Kurdish party meeting assembly in the parliament. And but the statement that MHP leader had done was done only last week, so it was something planned, talk behind the curtains, and that's okay. You know, this is how the business is done. We understand this. The public will be then informed, of course. But this is what will happen. I mean, let's imagine that he went to parliament, he talked in the Kurdish party meeting, and then what's the roadmap? What is the things that should be filled underneath? What will happen? And whenever MHP leader said this statement, the next day there was an attack to the heart of the Turkish stealth fighter jet development program facility called Tusash in Ankara. So it was a message given by also states that this is not going to happen right now. So there is something going on awkward, right? I believe, and in my previous program I have said that when the United States has reject the Turkish claim about the Halkbank statement that the sovereignty right should be exercised. United States said that no, it cannot be because you are helping Iran and to turn around all the sanctions. So they want to penalize it. Now this. Why? Because the United States wants to make Turkey to come on their knees and to accept all the conditions. What are these conditions? We will give you the land. Israel will come from the south. You will come from the north, and you will meet somewhere as in the middle, let's say, and you are going to have a much more bigger land, which will be in line with the Misaki Milli or the National Assembly borders, which Atatürk had done in 1920s. Even though it will be done, of course, the next day it's impossible to give a freedom or land, let's say, to the Kurds. What will happen is this: the United States wants to have like a federation development, okay, in the long run, which will enable the PKK to live with the Turkey. And they try to warm up this idea to Turkey. But inside, since the national leader has said these kind of statements, there is nothing inside. It will not be fulfilled. The people already, the Nationalist Party voters already rejected the idea strongly, by the way, 80% of the Nationalist Party. And if you want to make a constitutional change, you have to go to the vote to the public, and that's for sure it will be rejected then. Isn't it? If you look at from this perspective, because there is nothing. Who guarantees that we are going to expand the land as America, let's say, advice, with Israel coming a neighbor, Turkey and Israel. No more Lebanon, no more Syria, right? And even we will give them federation, the Kurds, I mean. Who guarantees in 10 years that they are not going to come and say, we want our state? No more Turkey, no more flag, no more border, no more constitution, Turkish. We want our own. No more this, no more that. Who guarantees this? These kind of things are really serious talks and serious decisions. And since there is a distrust or mistrust between two sides, at this moment, whatever is talk, I believe is useless. It's in the air. And to be honest, I am ashamed to say this, but the Turkish state continuously fails. There is no brain, we call it, or a logic or an idea behind these kind of things. And since it just only causes the public getting confused. The other thing that I'm going to say is, what about Erdogan? I mean, whenever this constitution will change, of course Erdogan might be even elected again. So he's only thinking himself. And to bury his all the things that he has done in the past into concrete, and this and that will not be judged or trialed in the court. He just wants to have like immunity through these kind of things. He doesn't think about the country or the nation. He doesn't think anything about this and that. He's just thinking of himself, right? And as long as it is a case, I think there will be a big problem in the future about these kind of things, because I do not believe that the Kurds are ready. Imagine the nation's leader said something like this. The next day they attacked the heart of the Turkish Fifth Generation Stealth program. 5 people were killed, and still the state is calm. Fuck them. We open our arms. You attack us. It's done. They can't say this. Why? Because, as I said, United States wants Turkey to be on their knees. That's the problem. And Turkey doesn't or cannot understand this. We were supposed to make the PKK to come their own knees, that they will accept our terms also. No, they are not. I mean, we have really caused a big loss to PKK. But bam, no. And what will happen, by the way, with the YPG? There's another problem with Syria, isn't it? I mean, PKK is terrorist, but YPG to America is not a terrorist. You think we are not fighting with them either? So, I think what has been said and done was basically a stupid statement, useless, something in the air, nothing fulfilled. Nothing agreed. Just it caused public confusion and statement. It only enables and serves for the needs of the Erdogan, not for the Turks or the Kurds even. To be honest, even the Kurds get surprised by these kind of statements. I think it was useless. Anyway, I would like to hear your also thoughts about this. Let's see what's going on.